it's Jessica and welcome back to House of the Dragon. We are on episode 3 and it is called Second of His Name. Now, in the last episode, we already know that the King Viserys, decided to pick Alicent as his new wife, and it caused a lot of drama and a lot of stupidity happened in the mix, but I believe this is gonna be like a time jump considering I saw the trailer at the end of the last episode, so I do wonder what's gonna happen there. Hey, if you guys are enjoying these commentary videos, remember to leave a like. Your support does help this channel, lets me know you want me to do more commentary work. Also, if you want to support the channel monetarily or to get early access to things, especially episodes of House of the Dragon, you can check out my Patreon. That is patreon.com/AGirlAndAReaction. Links to everything are in the description, so please go check it out. I'd really appreciate it. Oh, there's the Crabfeeder.
Coming for you.
So there is something that I learned about the Crabfeeder from people talking about it online. So I didn't realize this, but this man actually has grayscale, which explains why his body seems a little disheveled and everything like that. Also, his mask looked kind of familiar to me, but it seems to be the mask of Sons of the Harpy. Daemon! Look, I am a Daemon stan right now. I don't care.
Yeah, my friend.
As fucked up as it is kind of ironic when you think about it. Like, the royal family, people who are in charge, they're not really there to save the little people, so it is kind of, it's funny, but it's also very sad. Oh my god, his dragon is so beautiful. You know, I was making fun of its long neck before, but I actually like how it looks.
Where are you?
As powerful as the Targaryens are with their dragons, of course, people who are very cocky tend to get bit in the ass, and I can't help but Daemon might end up getting bit in the ass by this. Not like that I'm worried about the dragons, more like, ooh! Oh no.
Yes, 2 years old.
2 years already. 2 years have passed and they finally have a new heir and it's a boy. You know, this is the one thing I wish they didn't time skip over, is like that tension between when they got married and everything. But I do wonder maybe they will do that in next seasons or future episodes where they'll do flashbacks of them.
It only remains for Viserys to name him heir to the throne. I wouldn't be so sure.
He hasn't named him heir yet. Rhaenyra's still heir. I wonder why he's waiting, unless he really is being sincere when he meant that Rhaenyra was supposed to be the heir.
The Crabfeeder has dug in for siege on Bloodstone.
Not today.
Sir, you gotta pay attention to your kingdom! Yikes, dude. And it's even more insulting toward Corvus, too. I guess it's also like a way to dig at both of him and Daemon.
Way to intervene now, make the crown appear weak.
You know, I think aside from him just saying that, I bet they really want Daemon and Corvus to die so that Otto has no threat to the line of his grandson being king and everything like that. So that's probably why he's not really pushing Viserys to be like, you should look at this.
You may go, Samuel. Stay by order of the prince.
Oh shit, here we go.
Commands you to leave the Godswood at once.
Oh
Is it the king's command? Yes, but then at once, your grace.
no! Oof.
None of it needs be this way in truth, Rhaenyra.
See, now I'm not really sure if like Alicent kind of gave up on being so... The dad was forcing her to do it, but now it seems like she's kind of like dropped that facade and just really wants things to go back to normal, but they can't.
The whole of our family off to celebration and adventure in the King's Wood.
This is so awkward. You can see it on their face. They do not want to be there.
No one's here for me.
Damn, that's kind of the truth, isn't it? They're all there for Aegon. In a sense, it's like they've forgotten about her being heir, even though they named her, and the king still hasn't named the brother heir yet either. They all just anticipate him because he's a boy. I feel so bad for her. It's not even about like her being queen or anything. The father seems to put more effort into the appearance of him caring for his son. I know she's older, right? She's a teenager, she can take care of herself, whatever the case may be, and he's a baby. I feel like people would be more accepting of Rhaenyra being heir if the king was constantly showing that to the people. That's how change happens, but the king's not doing that. Also, being an elder sibling is kind of difficult when you get a younger one and they get all the attention. I understand that. That happened with me with my younger brother when I was little.
Lord Jason Lannister.
Why is this guy giving me Jaime Lannister vibes right now? Is he trying to seduce Rhaenyra?
I'd do anything for my queen.
Or is this a plan of Otto and the king? Or just the council? They're trying to marry her off?
Or lady wife.
Oh, they're planning to marry her off to a Lannister?
Was I named heir to the Iron Throne, that I might only further raise the standing?
You want me to kill him?
I like this dude. Dude, he's in love with her, isn't he? He's in love with her. I feel like he is.
White Hart was the symbol of royalty in these lands. And on this day,
That's probably Otto trying to push the thing that, like, Aegon should be heir, not Rhaenyra.
I would be honored to take the Princess Rhaenyra to wife.
Ew. Even King Viserys is like, I don't know about this.
Well compensated for her loss in station. If you were to name young Aegon heir, you're great.
Oh my god, that is such an insult. Hey, if your daughter can't be queen, at least she can be with me at Castle. What the hell is that? Like I said, everyone knows. They're just waiting for Aegon to be named.
and when would I be doing that? Have your bannermen questioned my choice of heir?
Finally, Viserys has enough balls to, like, stand up to people. This is what I mean. If he was more aggressive like this, people would shut the hell up about Aegon being king.
I did not decide to name Rhaenyra my heir on a whim. All the lords of the kingdom would do well to remember that.
There you go. Finally. Damn, he's gonna tell everybody this. You know what? Maybe it's because he's drunk. The truth is kind of coming out now.
There is another choice beyond Casterly Rock. Prince Aegon.
Oh, they're gonna go the whole traditional Targaryen role where they marry, like, brothers and sisters. I mean, Emma, his wife, his first wife, is his cousin, so it's not far off, but little bit stranger that it's more like this, I guess, because I feel like the Targaryens are starting to, like, slip away from that tradition of marrying within the family. Obviously, you can see that with Alicent. Daemon's actual wife is not a Targaryen. Emma, too, she's mixed. She's not a Targaryen fully, so interesting that Otto is doing this, but I guess it would benefit him.
The best match for Rhaenyra is the son of the sea snake.
Honestly speaking, I don't think you can save the alliance between the two because Corvus is so set on being like, this man disrespected me by not marrying my daughter and then at the same time not listening to me about the, you know, the Crabfeeder and all of that. So why would he care? Also, his men was destroyed and his wife was robbed of the throne. So I feel like that was kind of like the last straw, not marrying his daughter. I don't think marrying Rhaenyra with his son would repair that.
I named her to protect the realm from Daemon.
Okay, what's going on?
I saw it in a dream.
Targaryens dreaming again is not a good sign. Every time something prophesies as that something bad happens, or they just interpreted it wrong. And Viserys got it wrong the first time as well.
My obsession killed Rhaenyra's mother.
Oh shit. Oh, that's kind of sad because now he's like realizing it and he's still guilty. I would be too if that were like my wife, considering like you kind of forced it upon her to have children. She even said like she can't do it anymore, but she's still doing it for her obligation.
Thought Rhaenyra that naming her heir would begin to set things right. I would have a son.
He feels guilty now because he's like, that dream of having a male heir is coming true because he does have a son now. And it's like, do I cast aside my daughter? Do I cast aside my first wife who sacrificed herself for this dream as well? Oh, stag?
May not be white nor grace. He's a big lad.
It's not going down. Now, they always do symbolism with animals. I feel like that's very prevalent in Game of Thrones. You see that in the first season, especially with, I guess the biggest one was the stag going through the direwolf's neck, and it's showing like how House Baratheon took down the Stark family. So I do wonder if that's symbolism for Viserys. So that was the actual stag they were looking for. Definitely symbolism that she's probably the rightful queen.
Rhaenyra is a woman. It is Aegon that's being robbed.
He wants to get everyone on his side to convince the king. Whoa, what's going on with Viserys? He lost 2 of his fingers? So what kind of disease is that? I mean, like I said, it's symbolism him cutting on the throne because he's not fit to be king, but I wonder if that's what's gonna take him down, you know?
That I am forever doomed to anger one person in the pleasing of another.
That's kind of true. No matter what decision you make, you're gonna piss somebody off. But that's the kind of the purpose of being king. You're not supposed to take sides. You're not supposed to please anybody. He himself had been doing that for a majority of his time being king, pleasing his brother. Like, oh, we need my brother on the council. He's got to be this. He's got to be that. And then now the time that he disobeys that, it kind of backfires, but it will still backfire regardless of what you do. You have to make the right decision for everybody, not just yourself.
If it was for advantage, you would have wed Lena Velaryon.
Ooh, that's kind of true. He kind of did it out of his own personal interest. If he just married Velaryon, they would be fine.
That is true enough.
Oh shit, he admits it. Okay.
Make it yourself.
You know, he's probably gonna regret saying that to her.
As I did.
Oh, wow, and he compared it to him with Alicent. That's actually interesting.
You will not be supplanted.
I hope that last that him not wanting to replace his daughter. Yo, Matt Smith be looking good right now. Sorry.
I bring word from His Grace Viserys Targaryen.
I feel like Daemon's too proud to accept his help from his brother at this point. Oh, I think that's Daemon's way of showing how pissed off he is at his brother. It's taken 2 years. Oh my god, no! Hey, at least he did better than Rickon Stark. Yo, what a badass! This man just running in there! He's waiting for the dragon to show up, but it's not happening yet. Ah, no! Oh my god, come on, where's the dragon at? You gotta save this man! He's my favorite! Woo! That's, Corvus' side. Oh, he killed him already? Damn, I would have loved to see that battle though. Okay, so that was the end of episode 3. Not a lot of major things happened, but we kind of got to see Daemon again, and he was an absolute badass in that last 10 minutes of the episode. Oh my god, that was amazing. I loved everything that he did. This is why he's my favorite. The tensions are growing higher now with Rhaenyra worrying that Viserys is gonna name Aegon heir. Viserys doing the right thing, because he hasn't been doing the right thing. Every time he tries to do it, it's like it's too little too late. We see that at the end there with the Crabfeeder and all of them. Took too long with that. Now it's a matter of he's thinking he made a mistake with naming Rhaenyra, and now he's got a son again. So I do wonder how this is gonna play out, because Rhaenyra is getting more and more unstable, and rightfully so, because nobody's kind of like on her side, nobody's backing her up, so I can kind of understand where she's coming from. But it's getting more dangerous for more people in the house to like fight one another, and this is just showing how the huge downfall of the Targaryens are coming very soon. But I'm excited about the next episode. I do want to know what will happen next. We're getting closer to the point where it's going to be a huge time jump where the actors are going to be the older, they're going to change actors where they're older versions of the character, so I do wonder how that's going to be. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed my commentary for episode 3 of House of the Dragon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I would love to hear from you guys, so please let me know in the comments what you think, any thoughts on the episode, and what you think is gonna happen next. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell button so you know when I upload episode 4. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!